Hey Nathan, sorry, not Nathan, fucking Nathan. So I was, God, I was talking about Oner in my last video, right? And then I saw a recent episode, and I haven't even finished it yet. But I'm just sitting here, just what the fuck, right? And I had to chime in because not only was he mentioning about Oner, but and the 70% win rate stuff. 70% win rate is just such a awful thing to focus on, right? Because we're looking at the rank 3 player who when he starts, right, he's in D1. Like, if you start in silver, right, there's obviously going to be a lot more variance, right? If you start in gold, there's going to be a lot more variance, right? If you get into Smurfview, there's going to be a lot more variance, right? Like, here I had open. How do I here, right? He started in D1, and then he got to here, right? He didn't have to do all of that this bloody work, right? Like, you look at his climb, right? Like, it's a good climb, right? But he's just, it's just consistent, right? This is just his level. Like, he's not having to go through the mental baggage that everyone else has to deal with. Back to my next point. This okay. I don't believe that Oner is a good professional jungler. All he knows is how to not lose, but that's apparently considered to be enough to be the best of the best, right? There are so many T1 Oner montages out there, right? That focus only on that one play that he made the entire game, right, at the 25-minute mark. Because Oner is so focused on those plays, right? He's so focused on, okay, I'm not gonna lose a game for my team. I'm not gonna lose a game for my team. So I'm not gonna lose a game for my team. And then the 25-minute mark comes up, and he's like, "Fuck yeah! Finally, finally I get to play the game, right?" Like, I was watching this. I was watching this game, right, and I saw so many points about it that I had to, and I just know that the video will be too long if I go over all of them because I don't know how to condense anything yet, right? So I'm just gonna go over this one play. So we Dragon's coming up and we want to contest it, right? Okay. I really don't know what's going on here because you want to contest it, right? Just because you have a pink wood here, like, man, maybe there's a reason for holding our sweeper, right? Like, it's I'm losing track of, like, why, like, but it's fine, right? But look at where he goes afterwards. Okay. We establish a little bit of control. We go back to mid-wave. Not through our control ward, though. I mean, that's actually fine, because he doesn't know that this is warded, actually. But this here, right? Still fine, right? Clearing vision, still fine. And then here, right? Look. Either you, their entire team is MIA, and your team did not set up the dragon properly. So Oner is now scared. Like, he's just standing in the middle of the lane because he's terrified that his team is gonna die here. He should be, what he can be doing, right? They control the bot side jungle here, right? So you're going to control the top side jungle and concede the dragon. You're going to stand in this corner over here, right? You're gonna stand in this corner over here. You're gonna stand in this corner over here. You can fucking use, if you don't know if this is warded or not because your support isn't using their fucking sweeper, you can stand here, right? Like, you can pink ward here because you don't need every single pink ward. You really don't. Like, you need one ward every 5 minutes as Lee Sin for you to make a play. That's it. If you're playing perfectly with Legends gameplay, you only need one ward every 5 minutes, right? One ward every flash timer. That should just be it. You shouldn't need anything more than that, right? Because any more than that, and you are just full funning, right? You're just playing. You're just try harding for no fucking, like, you're just not try harden, but you're just bad habit, right? Like I don't know. Okay, and then and it's like we have 100 just on our last point, right, back in the last video, we have 100 CS at this point compared to 183 on our Azir. We should at least be on 120 here, right? Like just from what I was watching, right? Like we are so focused on not losing that we're standing in bushes, right? Because when we don't know where the enemy jungler is, so we will stand in a bush for 30 seconds, right? Instead of like trying to get to our respawn camps, like either go into the jungle, right, and do something, or let him die and get something on the other side of the map. This is solo queue 101. This is everything Nathan's been preaching, right? Right? Except Nathan's not been preaching the fog of war bit, right? He's really not been preaching the all of that other stuff, right? Because you can't. The thing about League is end of review stops you from learning because you're so hung up on that first mistake every single game that the rest of the game falls apart because you can't think about the rest of the game. You start the game off with, okay, at 1:30 I need to be jungle tracking, and you've already fucked it up, right? And now you're like, fuck, man. And reviewing is a hard thing for people to do, right? It's a hard thing, but you can make it manageable easily. You can easily make reviewing a manageable task for most people. You can also, I don't know if you are aware or not, we had COVID the last 2 years. A lot of people did not get to talk to other people IRL as much as they wanted to, such as me, right? I am socially stunted because of my anxiety and COVID, right? 2 solid years of online where I met no one except people here, right? That fueled it, right? Look, I want to go back to the Oner thing, right? But look, so we like look at this. We went mid, right? We did the correct thing. We have the mid control. Where do we go after? Like, what is this Q? This Q does accomplishes nothing. What are we queuing for? What's the target here, right? Like, fuck this fucking rift. Like, this tower is going to fall, right? Like, and even if it's got 10k HP for fuck's sake, right? And even if they spend all of their time killing this rift, right? Now you've re-established control in this area, right? And you can use it to contest with a dragon, right? But he's not thinking about that because he's looking for these cues, right? He's looking for these plays. He's looking for a play where he doesn't lose. I was watching his games and I was like, what the fuck are all of these cues, right? And he keeps throwing them out because he's just hoping that one of them hits, right? And he gets to play the game. Okay, here, right? What is this movement, right? Let's go down into this area and control. Right? Instead, we're just sitting directly on top of Gamma UC. Directly on top of him. Look at this. Like, because we spent so long here protecting this Rift out and sitting and not playing Fog of War, right? We lost so much pressure and now we can't contest the dragon because Aatrox is down in bot lane. Aatrox ignored all of this bullshit, went to bot lane, pushed out the wave, right? And now he gets to rotate, right? Okay, now watch this. Where are we off to? What is going on here? Right, like look at this movement. Right, he is lost on what to do. He is lost. And like, where is he going now? He's going back to the mid wave. Our team wants to contest this dragon, right? Either you contest it with them, or you man the fuck up and tell them to back off and go to the mid wave. Playing to not lose is not the same as playing to win. Like, and then everyone, the casters and all that, were all saying that this is Gamma UC and Curious fault for walking here. How is this Gamma UC and Curious fault? What the hell? Like, imagine Oner was with him here, right? Varus, Gamma UC flashes out. Boom. They immediately kill Kingen right here. Immediately kill Kingen. Did I get Kingen mixed up with someone else? Who is that? Okay, but Silas, they immediately kill Silas. It's the same fucking thing. And then they can fucking deal with, but because he's here, like, what is he doing over there? Look, look, I've been playing League of Legends. I've been playing Lee Sin recently, and only Lee Sin, and I've been playing every decision I make is mine, right? Only mine, and I'm losing so many games, and I'm so happy with it because I can see because I'm playing the Fog of War, right? I'm limit testing a bit because I'm like, if I make this play, does it work? And most of the plays I go into, I try it out. If it doesn't work, I just war top away, right? Because I'm so comfortable with like I'm here to try this out. If it doesn't work, no sweat. I just hop away and I wait for the next play. And I've won so many games that I would never have won before. If I had kept playing Udyr and Shaco, I would never have made this change. But also, I needed to play Udyr and Shaco because I needed to understand the importance of level 3 ganking, right? The importance of being really aggressive early on, right? And being the 1v9 carry, because as Shaco, you have to be the 1v9 carry. Or I felt that's what I felt like in gold to plat, right? I felt like I needed that. I have, because as Shaco, the mid game actually becomes really hard to play as Shaco because it's so oh my god, I forgot about this. What is this? I don't understand. I don't understand this. So like you see how finally a fight happens and now we get to play, right? And then like we just pull the trigger and we just go in, like here, right? Like the correct thing here to do every single time, right? What I do in my games is the moment I boom, auto E, auto, right? Kite down to here. You kite to the diagonal right because you know that they are over here and you want to prolong this fight because you know you win it if you play it slow, right? Instead, he just runs it. You don't run straight. You kite back because you have so much mobility, right? But he has one pink ward, right? Because he's and and look at this. He has a ward here, right? Why are we so gung ho about walking up here, right? Like, just be patient. Your W is about to come up, and I see this all the time. You're playing to not lose, and then you grief the game away, right? Like this, and then you grief the game away because when the fights start happening, you get to play the game. You have no discipline, and if Oner was on a completely different team, I really don't know if he would be able to carry them at all. Oner on T1 works because his team are so good that as long as he doesn't grief the game away, his team will carry him, right? But I really do. I watch this gameplay and I see so many fundamental mistakes, right? That laners don't understand, and that junglers don't understand, right? And Nathan literally just on this podcast said, fuck, I don't know if it was on this podcast or a podcast a while ago because I just listened to all of them, right? But I think it was this one. He said something about fuck, I really don't remember anymore. Oh yeah, challenger players making basic mistakes. If challenger players are making basic mistakes, then why do we care so much if a silver player, if a gold, no, not a silver or gold, if a plat, diamond, master player is making basic mistakes too, right? There's nothing else. I'm done.